I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld
CE.7a, again, the structure of our state government. Virginia and our state, just like our federal government, has three branches of government: executive, legislative, and judicial. And they all work interdependently and can check one another, just like our federal system of government. The legislative branch of Virginia is called our General Assembly. It is bicameral, meaning it is two houses. The two houses in our General Assembly are the House of Delegates, as of a day before the election when I'm recording this, controlled by the Republicans, and most likely controlled by the Republicans after tomorrow, and the Virginia Senate, which is about evenly split between Democrats and Republicans. So, and those elections are going to be in 2 years from now. So again, a 2-year term for the House of Delegates, they're up every 2 years, and our senators in the states are up every 4 years. This is not the same Senate as in the United States Senate. We're talking about the Virginia Senate. The executive power of Virginia is exercised by a person we call our governor. Again, by the time you watch this, this is probably outdated, and either Republican Ken Cuccinelli or Democrat Terry McAuliffe are going to be elected our new governor. They will take office in January. But for the time being, our governor is Republican Bob McDonnell. He serves a 4-year term, and their term now will expire in the next coming months. The governor is in charge of appointing members to their cabinet, to the state agencies, and the state bureaucracy. There is also what we call a lieutenant governor in Virginia. Again, there will be a new lieutenant governor tomorrow elected, either Republican E.W. Jackson or Democrat Ralph Northam.
Caroline Sanderson,
and then there
to the
is
main office.
the Attorney
Caroline
General.
Sanderson to the main office. Thank you.
The Attorney General of Virginia, which currently is Ken Cuccinelli right now. Of course, he's running for governor, so there will be a new Attorney General, either Republican Mark Obenshain or Democrat Mark Herring. So again, these are the positions, and they are both part of the state executive branch. The judicial branch of Virginia is exercised in 4 levels of government. The highest court in Virginia is the Virginia Supreme Court. Then it goes down to the Virginia Court of Appeals, Virginia Circuit Courts, and Virginia District Courts. And that's just a brief diagram. We'll get into that in the Objective 8 unit. And so, that is the basics. Some fun facts about Virginia, what we grow. Famous, did you know we had 8 presidents born in Virginia? This is just extra tidbit information. We also were a state very torn up by the Civil War. We had famous Confederate General Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson, Union General George Thomas. And so again, in review, the Virginia branch legislative is bicameral. It is divided between a House of Delegates, 2-year term, the lower house, kind of like the lower house in the United States, which is the House of Representatives, and then the upper house in the state of Virginia is the state Senate. Our executive branch currently, and of course this all will change tomorrow, currently is represented by 3 Republicans. Ironically, tomorrow it's a possibility that Democrats could sweep, and all 3 of these offices could be represented by Democrats as of tomorrow. Currently, the governor, lieutenant governor, and the attorney general all are Republicans, and that is our state executive office. And behind me is the state court system, which you will not need to know until Unit 8. I hope you learned enough about